Hello and welcome back to Heroes of Might and Magic. On our apocalyptic temple run, there are only 2 AIs left, which is scary. We have managed to finally get ourselves a proper second city over here. Another temple city too, which is very, very, very nice. Though purple is floating around the area kind of on 3 different sides. He's got an army down here as well. Green, in the meantime, has come through this immortal city and has started pushing down a little bit here. But he's not being too much of a problem for us yet. There's an ever-growing problem. It's the end of the week. We're going to end our turn and see what kind of trouble we can get into. We have managed to pick up 5 pieces of the dragon artifacts on our main hero. So our army has become immune to debuffs, which is super good considering that we are a buff-based army. I think the downside of it is the computer might be more inclined to throw fireballs at me. And I didn't take resistance as a skill, but, you know, you gotta take your picks. So you're going that way. And you're going that way. I let purple run out some troops because, well, basically I wanted to see if they would go poke green. Now, I finally have enough to upgrade the Radiant Forge there, but I think I'm more interested in upgrading or getting more troops into this army right now. So we're going to go with that. I probably should have went with Light Weavers, but whoops. What are the artifacts today? Music Sheet. Friendly creatures' abilities deal 40% damage. Makes all tier 4s available. Crescent Dagger. Not great choices. Dragon Greaves. Scholar Amulet. Wizard's Cloak. I actually have the other half of that. Angelic Armor. Logistics, Battle Magic, and Wisdom. Alright, we think Aunt. First, let's grab the goodies. Whoops. Actually, we'll take you out of there for right now. So you can come up and hit that. We're gonna grab those griffins. Grab that gold. Grab that gold. Grab these woods. Grab that alchemical dust. And then he's going to work his way down and start stealing stuff. Alright, this should let us just grab a few more troops in here too. I'm going to go with the Hierophants because they've got the really high morale. And why not the Mother Superiors? So this is a really, really mean stack we have here. The question is, where do we go with them? There is some stuff over here that hasn't been taken. And that Pandora's box. All right, I'll tell you what. Do I want to grab that first? Go like tack, tack, tack. That's probably done. You know what? All of those are probably done. I want that Pandora's box because I just don't know if it's an item. Half Pine, hello. How we doing? I had a brain fart of a start. Work from home day. And of course you left your laptop at work. Oh, that sucks. That is no bueno. Alright, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. Cut green off. Yeah, all right. We'll go for the Pandora's box. It's definitely a bit of a greedy play, but a big part of me is just thinking, like, how do I make myself the most immune to the enemy? If I can get all parts of that and become immune to all magic damage, then the only thing they can do is attack me, where I can then do things like riposte, vengeance, taunt. You know, a double daylight character works really well in that situation. Okay, purple just lost another city to his main army. Okay. He's probably going to come up and try to take that back. Do you want to go up or down? There's a scroll down there. I think there's better stuff for you up this way. Okay. Grab those. Grab those. I'm gonna pop back in here. Then we're gonna get that stuff, and then I suspect I can get her at a workable army now. I'd probably be a good idea to get these units. So now it's like safe. If I lose it temporarily now, it's like not as big a deal. Is there a helmet in here? There's not. And unfortunately, there is also not a relic. Not that I'd have the money anyway. Okay, if you second wind, can you reach them? You can. Let's do that. Two crossbows? Okay, but only because it saves us a little bit of time. I'm also now finally going to pick up Town Portal, which should be very helpful. All right. I think green probably has 5 cities, maybe 6. Purple has, I would guess, 1 more city. You know, I say that, and then he's taking a really long turn. So, we've never seen Gru. We've also never seen whoever this pipe smoking daddy is. Second wind again here. 72 swordsmen. Well, that would be nice. Sate my curiosity and tell me what's up there. Extra loot a day. So you're going to go in here. Then you're going to get that gold. You're going to check these mercs. Fauns, Don Hoplets, and Wraiths. Not really anything for us. I'm okay with that. All right. Perfect. So, you. And we can look at putting some real units in here. La-dee-da. But who? I'll have to lose someone. I guess I have a second archer, so maybe we skip the angels for now. And we go with the inquisitors. Now, are you good enough to kill that army? Difficult battle. Not yet, but you are getting there. You've not collected either of those things, so I guess you can go that way. So constantly hard up for money. I need 6 points to unlock the next row, which will give me learn all spells. Seems kind of nuts. Friendly creature counterattacks deal 50% damage. Dudes, we can riposte. If I get this dragon stack, that means all my counterattacks will have parry and do 140% damage plus bless, 175% damage on counterattacks. Immune to all magic effects, immune to all magic damage. That'd work. That would make that army unstoppable. Libby, how we doing? Welcome. Oh, I will say I got a lot of armies to get through. There's a lot of things that can kill me before that happens. We're doing well here today, Liv. So far, so good. Well, this has to be Purple's capital. I'd like this +1 crystal a day. That would be really nice. No doubt. We can have her sell off some stuff too. So you're gonna go grab some griffins. Get some crystals, get some swordsmans. We have gems and ore down there. I'll have him loop the way around and just pick up whatever he can. Spend less of your money on griffins. Glorious, notorious. Difficult battle. I guess it's just like she's not very strong yet. Okay. Your girlfriend's dog just passed away? That sucks. I'm very sorry to hear that. That is a bummer. I only wish the kindest, nicest things on any of our furry little friends. Also, boom, 100 stream streak. It's a good boom. I shan't deny it. 'Tis a good boom. Casual flex. Just a casual 100 stream streak. I guess I might as well poke my nose in here. Huh. Well, that's definitely doable. Rebirth. Whoa. Spain's communion level after victory. This is a max city. This is the nice thing about Apocalyptic, is every time you take a city, it is max level. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Ow. What the hell was that? Fireball and a masterful umbral grip. Huh. Masterful umbral grip affects, I guess, all units. Cheeky breaky. Well, we're gonna go Ariana's Chosen. I wish I was immune to magic damage, because that would have made my life a lot easier there. Do I cast Healing Waters in this situation? I think, honestly, I do. Immune? 305 HP per round. Why did you not heal? Huh. For whatever reason, this character didn't heal. Oh, I was gonna say it does not work on embodiments, but you know, I feel like it would have said that if that was the case. Okay, you have let them cast another spell. You have range and you have range. I'll kill you first. I don't think any of them can reach me. No. Let's just do that. 9, 3, 1. We're done. Oh, yeah. You're just going to come back to life, are you? All right, well. If you're going to be cheeky about it. Three angels dead. I don't care for that. Not in the slightest. I don't care for any of this. These are just minotaurs. Why am I losing to minotaurs here? Pass, 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 pass. Bless. You know, there is a zero reason I should take any damage from these dweebs. You could probably just... Can't get to this other guy, though. You know what, man? They can't reach me this turn anyway. Do I bother? Why not? Bonk. 6 mana. I mean, we're basically going to regen that at the beginning of the day anyway, so. Sure. Not what I expected to find up there with clear fog, but okay. Some other goodies around. You're going to do extra counterattack damage. Let's grab that. So that I can start upgrading those Mother Superiors. I think I'll add the Sun Spear Cabin. Now that's a normal battle. Let's go. So we'll go this way. We can crack into that. So you've got this, and this. Maybe some gem storage. I think I'm just going to skip that ore storage for now and keep wandering through. You got no money, so I can't even upgrade those guys. Sell off a hunk of these resources. Right, we're not making Mercury a day. But we are getting Mercury every week. From that one weird location. I've already visited that. Alright, we'll just drop the rest of them back. Hey, at least we have 3 cities now. Perks. Well, he should be an easy kill. What worries me is this green guy making his way back downtown. $10 to 20 queens. Yeah, he's not. It's not as if he's unstoppable or nothing. But I would also say it's not as if he's a fun time. Probably going to have the town portal back with them. With the main army. Alright, so these are largely Reavers. You know what? Yeah. I was like, I think this might be a situation where I just do this. So her special ability is actually Nightshade Magic. Target creature takes 20% damage and attacks against them now deal maximum damage. You can also summon Star Childs. You do have tier 3 blessing. Okay, and you have a couple other tier 3s. Attack deals 10% damage. 10% moves to 20%. I think I'm just going to bless the crowd. And the crowd gets blessed. These guys have double strike, so they're going to be topo prioritato. Debuff them with you. Excellent. I love that. Now the real question starts coming in, like, do I move in and start taking attacks? I think you'd be fine, because you're an Inquisitor. You can do quite a lot to these guys, so let's hit them with a heroic strike. And then stab them in the back. Then we'll remove all counterattack charges. And hit him as many times as we can. Which is actually not going to be enough, but if I had used some of my focus charges, perhaps. 5 levels she gains. Huh. I don't think I want basic recruitment on you. What do you have right now? You have Astral. So I could go scouting and try to get Grand Inquisitor. Why not? No, you know what? I'm going to go with my original plan on this character, which was to get as many spellbooks as possible. Now you definitely can't get that. No. 1, 2, 3. Well, it's possible. If I get defense, she'll get it. I really just went all in there. It's daylight magic. So that's +1 level. So that bumps all of her daylight magic up to level 4, which is perfect. And let's go Luminous Focus with you. Why not? Something weird, something different. Difficult, easy, easies. Yeah, I'll just take that. We'll go Advanced Arcane. And 30% healing and revival. -1 to all enemy arcanes. Cooldown reduced of all arcanes. Let's go cooldown. Yeah, before I send you off into getting cursed, I should probably kill off these heroes. Before we take a massive debuff. I guess. Ooh, and your stupid time magic. Impending fate. I feel like I suddenly got a lot more spells with you. And I think I did. We're going to do Ariana's Touch into... That Hornet goes really last, and there's only 19 of them. Yeah, for sure he's not a threat, so I don't need to cast Riposte. Let's just go Blessing. If it's my secondary spell. Okay, so that threat's done. 15. That's a Lich. He's dead. I think he heroic striked me there. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. If I morale. Nah, okay. I was hoping with the Sun Spirit that I'd get the morale and I could just do a second charge. So it's a bit of a question here. Do I like just leave this stuff? Green's got a lot of economy here. Ore daily, wood daily, locusts. Meanwhile, purple for sure has a city down here. He says that. And then it's not so obvious. There is a Pandora's box, though. And I do love a good Pandora's box. Okay. I'm gonna go back through here. Oh, wait. I need to teleport back home and deal with that guy, don't I? Don't I? I think I do. So you can just chill there. Hopefully they won't get themselves killed. We're gonna steal those crossbows. I really want to get those swordsmen from down there because that's a big stack. But little itty bitty bits at a time, I suppose. Do I need any of these items? I could put on the wizard's cloak for the extra spell power, but I'd lose immune to all negative effects, so I don't think I'm going to do that. No headpiece. There is an epic sigil, logistics, battle magic, and wisdom. You have battle magic. You have wisdom. So that's kind of a terrible sigil for you to pick up. You got some chainmail in exchange for -1 luck. Alright, that ain't the worst. I'll make that deal. green is down there. Oh. Purple might have already lost his capital to green by the look of it then. That guy bailed. That's good. He's pulling back. What do we have down here? A rapier? No, we already have one of them. Ah. Free city. Okay. I guess. I'll go with astrology points here. Part of me is wondering. About like teleporting around. You still don't. What level do you need to be for town portal? Level 8. Oh, I guess I need a mage's guild though. Which they do not currently have. So, pass. Pass, blap. Guess I should have done that first. Nair. You worth attack with this Inquisitor? 2 HP. You're gonna do a lot of damage. 6 attack. What's my defense? 32? I don't know. I might be okay. Nope. I wasn't. I was wrong. But at least that way the counter-strike happens. You get a level up. Advanced battle magic. We'll go... You don't have sorcery. Are you going for resistance? No, you're going for defense. Just go for reduced battle cooldown. So we'll go Aura of Wizardry. Advanced insight. Enlightenment. This guy seems to be stacking attack. Work you down there. What do you? I mean, there's lots of stuff up here I could get, including a crystal mine. I guess there's a part of me that's just starting to go like, okay, what I really need is access to hold on, I'm gonna build a Radiant Forge here. If this person could get to one of the desert areas, which I think that red portal probably leads to. So I am just going to teleport through here for right now. We'll see how it plays out. No, it's also the end of the week. Grab extra light weavers. Remembered about some Age of Wonders modded customization. Posted head options for rulers and colors can be changed. Well, they've got it now that you can change the colors on basically anybody. Damn, man, I lost that hive right at the end of the week. Where was that portal? Blue. Ah, okay. Oh, that's weird. So same sort of thing as like our area. These two portals connect together. Not what I expected. But it is an undefended purple city. Tell me I can cast that twice a day. I cannot cast that twice a day. God damn. Literally one square off. So if he recruits everything, then I got myself a problem. I guess we'll go with the bank. You're gonna grab all of them. Grab all of them. Then he's just gonna work his way back up there. We'll have to fight some of these guys. This is Teleporter Goon Squad, so let's just bless. Spread out that love. Attack and defense, speed, and initiative. Well, let's put that on the crossbows. Certainly where most of the damage is coming in here. You going before them? You're going before that guy. They do 3 damage apiece. You can get in there. You can get in there. All right. That is definitely trading more Inquisitors than I would like to be. Let them go. Ooh, perfect. Give them the benefit of the charge, right? 8 or 37. Bonus damage. Okay. We will Scholar Synergy. Take that luck. There's quite a few universities over here, which I can't take them, but they would help me get that ability I'm looking for. It might actually be worth sending somebody else up here. Let's say him. You're out of range. You're out of range. So we get a full other extra round here. divvy it up a little bit. Why not? So nice. Look at all those debuff stacks. -3 defense. All right, I'll have you go up. Give him the donks. You say easy battle, but yeah, I don't really believe that. Key here is just make sure all your guys are not next to each other. Hear me out. That's going to do very, very little damage against him. I didn't think about that. Huh. I guess if you have Swift Strike, that's going to cancel my riposte. Well, I suppose I should have just taken that then. +3 to defense. +3 knowledge and spell power for the set. Oh. Bug report. No, thank you. I might just have to go back and get more troops with him at this point. Okay, there's a bunch of gold storage and troops to pick up. So we'll start on that journey. I mean, might as well. Just crush it right through. It would be nice to get that custom class on our second character. It's not really like a big deal. Enemy heroes can only cast every spell once. It's still like, well, they still get to cast it. Once is still a lot of times to cast most spells in this game. Ooh. Oh, that's a big army. Yeah, see? He was able to recruit this and get this whole stack. I hate that. If I was smarter, I would have upgraded Second Wind before I cast it, and then I could have gotten in there without an issue. Yo. Well. Is he gonna go faster than me with any of those? I don't know that he will. I might be able to avoid that damage. Basically have to kill his entire army. Before he gets a turn. 20, 12, 13, and 26. You've got range. You've got range. I do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Oh. Now. I do have this Earth's Rage spell. But let's go with the initiative HP and then cast Earth Rage. That smashes pretty much all of his stuff. Jeez, do I even go in at this point? I think I have to. Wow. All right, that was no problem. I could turn my whole army into undead. You know what the worst part about this is? You don't transform into the upgraded version. You transform into the basic version. Which kind of sucks. You're the Roshoth guy? I could actually recruit you out here. I'm going to do that. Not that there's a lot of good stuff in that town for me at the moment, but there could be eventually. Now, friendly creatures are immune to negative effects when fighting on their own terrain. Angels gain 25% of your attack and defense. I think I just have to save up for cast every spell imaginable. Just kind of seems like it's too good not to take. Just in general, it seems like it's kind of a busted ability. I don't know. Grab some Hierophants for now, I suppose. Everything is reset, so you can run around and just keep capturing stuff. And you have to go back home. Alright, well, we'll grab that wood first. Okay. Deliver those off shortly. Yeah, green is really starting to like clean up all the rest of the stuff on the map now too. While I'm at it, posting Reaver faction inspired by one of your streams. Discord. Love it. Love it. I'm very excited. We're getting the Age of Wonders. What is it? The 3rd year anniversary celebration? They're doing very shortly. So I'm hoping we get to see some real nice goodies come out of that. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. All right, where are you going? Here. I'm gonna have you just pull rest of these troops. Da. Do you need any artifacts? Dominion of Puppeteer, Shadow of Death. I don't think so. I feel like I can't remember what she has. It's not Shadow of Death, it's Ethereal Knowledge. All lasting effects from friendly spells and creatures has unlimited duration. You can actually come all the way out and just deliver these troops. Seeing as that's a whole stack. And I'll just have him keep picking up all the trash. Just realized I have Onyx Dancers in here for you as well. Whoops. Okay, so we did pick up this. I don't know where that jump goes. But I feel like everything in this area is, pardon the pun, a dead end. Cooldown of all hero daylight spells are reduced by 1 round. That doesn't feel like an issue for us. But I suppose it could be. But for very limited spells. I feel like generate focus charge is going to get me more bang for my buck. Boy, is there ever a lot of portals down here. Well, this is extremely good loot. In this area. This is the kind of stuff I needed. Dragon Utopias, Overgrown Vories. Overgrown Vories. There's Pandora's Box there. You know what? Clear Fog. Dragon Utopia. There's not really any, like, artifacts lying around, but baby steps, I suppose. I'm gonna put a basic level Mage's Guild in here. And then I'm gonna take... Can cast any spell of any tier. Summon enemy creatures. I don't really feel like that's an issue for us right now. How much is it to upgrade this again? 2. Okay. Okay. What do we got? Lots of goodies for you, apparently. That's not too bad. In fact, I think Littlefinger can take that. Littlefinger? Lightfinger? Grelic is a pretty mean army, as is Vesper. Those are the 2 homies that are jumping out at me right now as being something I kind of got to keep an eye on. Okay, we do have crossbows here. And they do kind of go before most people, so... I think we'll do the old Ariana's Bless. Oh, never mind. All those crossbows are dead. Ooh, those cavalry are chunky. I think we made it. $29 to $38. So close. Wow, Judgment costs a lot of mana. 35 base mana. It does do 2,800 damage, though. Alright, well... At least he went for the trash. You have to go for Cavalry or Inquisitor. Or I could do Griffin on Griffin violence. Increases attack by 10. I think pass. Save my focus charge. Never mind. I was like, Inquisitor's not going to take any damage. They have insane defensive stats. Now we just have to deal with the dragons. Who, I guess, are just going to kill all my crossbows. I guess probably I shouldn't have put all my crossbows in that area. Man, I thought we would beat them on at least a count on speed. Do that. Crud. Do a nice big huge Inquisitor hit there. Oh, nice. Blessed high morale. Is that enough? It's not. So I'm just going to move you. $41 crossbows. Yuck. Lots of items, but I got to tell you, no dragon items. Inner Song. Shackles of War. Prevents surrender and flee. This affects both the wearer and the opponent. +2 defense. Friendly creatures have 2 HP. That's also pretty nice. What do I like? I like this +10 ranged. And I honestly, I like this enchanted magic scroll for sieges. But I guess outside of sieges, I don't really need that, hey? +2 defense, +2 spell power. +2 spell power is probably better for me. Not affected by spell power. Duration affected by spell power. Duration affected by spell power. You know, guys, I'm not sure that spell power does matter for me. I think we'll knock that out for now. Man, I was really hoping Dragon Place would have dragon items. Oh, hello, Mona. Welcome. How you doing, little fuzzy one? Coming to say hi to chat today? I suspect. Do I need to pull this guy out? This place is very undefended. of time for the camera. What do we think, Mona? Do we go back and do we defend this undead city? Or do we just keep getting loot? I'm trying to think about what's more valuable. None of the troops in that city really are very valuable to me. They're also not available for another 4 days. Meanwhile, I could stack artifacts, which are valuable. Potentially even unlocking some more dragon stuff and immunity to magic damage. Any thoughts, Mona? Or is that head empty? An empty head, is it? Yeah, it's pretty empty head. Well, God love her. God love her, she tried. Friendly creatures gain 25% of the hero's spell power and knowledge. Well, that's also really nice. We should get that. Alright, Momo, sit down. Down. 25%, so that's like... that's almost 10. Do you have an artifact vendor? No. Do you get one? You do. Buckler. Hero Tails, Vortex Robe, Dark Hatchet, Spellbinder Hat. So there are bone boots and a dark hatchet. We have the sword for the buckler. Friendly creatures can counterattack even if the enemy has swift strike. All friendly creatures get unlimited counterattacks. That's kind of fun. You could just build up one really strong stack. Give it riposte. And then it would always be the one that gets attacked. Oh yeah, there's some nonsense to be had there for sure. Let's grab Grand Shots here. You know, I'm just going to build that scouting skyship. I don't think it's going to reveal anything for us. It will not. So we're going to go over here. What are you doing? Now we all go first. Skunkybine had more HP than I thought she did, but she only did 4 damage. Ka increases attack by 10. Bischoff is gonna hit me. Quite as I was hoping that would work. If I can be truthful. He's already gone, so let's just fill him with holes before we do anything else. Yeah, it was a bit sloppier than it needed to be. Daylight spells are automatically unlocked. I'll just take plus 10 movement points here. Okay, these guys are a bit tougher than I expected as well. Inquisitor can reach them. Are these guys ranged? No. Go for him. Zero. I'll just get the hell out of there then. Alright, that's not so bad. That ain't too shabby. Lots of loot, but no artifacts in there. Large amount of gold and resources. Aha. I mean, gold and resources is good. Don't get me wrong. Just ain't really what I'm gunning for. I don't know. 91 on that Hierophant. Well, so we can do a fair bit of damage to her. Oh, actually, I think I can just kill her. Never mind. Now, this do feel like it's got potential to hurt me. You're good. Caw. 86 Sunspear Cav. Say we knock out them down to 50. We're talking about 500 damage there. I'm going to pass on you then. He's got a charge. I have no idea who. Aha. Oh. Shields this creature with a barrier. So if I cast that on you, then you could charge, take his counterattack and not take any damage. Then you can get a high morale and charge him a second time. And then these griffins can come in and finish him off. Tactics. I'll take that. Defense, knowledge, or attack. I'm gonna go knowledge. I think I'm going to cast Flight next turn and just go over to that Pandora's box. Where are you going? Yeah, okay. I believe you had some troops to deliver. Very specifically those troops. So you were going to deliver all of these. Now the question becomes, do I want 2 angels? Excuse me. Or do I want 8 of these Jaspers? Just realized this was on PC Game Pass. Ooh, that's very nice. I love that. I think I want the angels. Realistically, I think the angels are going to be the better choice there. I suppose you can take that sword then. 10 to enemy hero spell power, overtime effects, restore mana, 3 defense. Yeah, you're good with, I'd say, everything else. Give you the rest of them. Ooh there, boy. You can head back home. Fortunately, this is a real weird situation. I have to head back home. I was going to drop off the arbiters to this guy. I guess I maybe still could. He's not going to have an army for a while, so like a proper army. So I could just give him those. Now, you're ready to start kicking butt now that you've got some real troops. Are we winning? We're doing pretty good so far. We still have a mega green to deal with, who is really going to be our determinant. You're ranged. The others are not. What do we want to cast here? Bless. Let's cast Magical Vulnerability on it instead. Ow. Dunzo. That'd be a lot of damage. But I was gonna say that's a lot of damage, but it lets all my other guys come up here and also attack him. Same deal that we did in the other fight. Hit him, trigger that. Let me get a second round off. Oh. Roll grip. Nice. A hard time killing this guy. So close, and yet. Oh, amazing. Glance of the Abyss. So. Should be fine. It was. Perfect. So, like, as long as that guy doesn't go. So tempting to get basic primal magic on you, but I think I am going to keep trying to get that defense. So we'll go advanced righteousness. Pimp mana. Eggshoth riders. Battles. Yeah, there's some good stuff up here. Still. Crystals, swords. Griffins. More swords down there. I am sitting on a stack of cash. I'm sitting on a big heaping stack of cash right now. Also, 8 law points. Holy smokes. All right, well, let's grab Hero's Blessing. And then we'll keep going. Chat is picking on you? Oh. With the angels, you don't get -1 morale. For having like an extra creature in my army? Is it any of the angels or just one type of the angels? Perfect morale. Doesn't seem to be the case. At least not this variant. No, I don't think so. He read it. It's a record. Still ignored. Will I ever even see this? I see it. Some days I'm just slow. Some days I'm locked in. Some days it's very quiet in chat, and then you guys have a burst of activity. That's actually most days. So I'm used to like not looking, and then I'm like, oh, geez. Chat is ruthless. He's been desensitized to us. That's also half of it. I mean, I don't mind getting picked on a little bit. It depends. Depends how nice you want to be to me. Well, I'm gonna swing over here, fight these angels. Try to fight these angels. This is quite the path. Ooh. That's a lot of angels. Basic angels. Well. Hmm. 20 stacks of angels are going to do some serious damage. I think no matter what I do, even a stack of judgment would only kill 12 of them. And that's a crazy expensive spell. So I'm going to cast Radiant Armor. I'm going to do my best to kill you. Did they both just morale check? Wow. That's pretty unlikely. All right. I plug that with an Inquisitor. Ignores enemy's defense. Okay, my plan there worked. Let's try to bait him into the Griffin so that he would get hit with the second attack. Now, you're going to do 8 to 11, which is pretty good. Whenever an enemy target attacks a friendly creature, they take 1,000 magic damage. Can anybody else reach them? You can't. You can't. They are less damage at close range. I'm going to say riposte. That ain't too bad. I'm going to debuff that one. He heals off the riposte there as well. Give it inner glow. Beautiful. So he gets inner glow, 5 attack and defense, initiative and speed, plus anointed for attack. He actually opts not to hit me because he knows how much damage he'll take. That's funny. Okay, I'll let you go. Fog. That works pretty well. Couple of troops. That sucks. That's a terrible Pandora's box. Warloth's tail, grand shots. This area is blocked. It's a lot of Reapers. But I guess not enough Reapers. Can you second wind again? You can. So we're going to go up there. Fine. Grab those riders. Oh, there is a city here. Did I not notice that? Man, I'm blind as hell. You're going in the city. You're going back to the city because you got to upgrade all these guys. Dungeon unit occur -1 to other units. Yeah. Even at our worst, still better than a few of the friendly communities I've been involved with. I mean, I tease I complain, but we're actually pretty good, I think, as a community. Quite frankly, I think we are pretty good. I'm mostly just making fun of y'all, and y'all are making fun of me. Normal battle, really? Even with this army? All right, you can start coming down here. I haven't gotten on any of the, like, the skill ups or even the XP on this guy yet. Hero gains 10 to basically all stats, or the enemies always deal minimum and take maximum. Unfathomable. He starts with basic recruitment. I think I'm just gonna upgrade for him. And I got a funny feeling he's mostly gonna sit in that city. Boop, 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 boop. You have to have a chance to actually explore up here and see what's going on. He can almost start taking those battles. Don't really want to lose the 2 Inquisitors there. Oh, my kingdom for a safe formation. Level 4 Star Child's kind of fun. You also have, yeah, really high level astral magic. But I think that all of our options here are still better. Spooky ghosts. Do I want to send you in? Say there's 50 of them left. They do 2 damage. Yeah, actually, you're probably okay there. Yes, sir. You would definitely lose some griffins. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to. And then I'll tell you what. I mean, you attack them. And then I'm gonna do this barrier transfer. Bonus attack. Guess I'll have you go first there. Dang, if I click the right spot. Don't matter. I really like that barrier transfer. That's like a very fun little double up ability. Oh, expert insight. Teach other spells. Now we get all spells, so I don't know that we need that. Each other's spells. In the exchange, each hero will learn all the spells of the other. But you know what? I guess If you're the one who gets that, and you already have such crazy spell casting, and you get all spells unlocked, you'll be able to teach literally every spell. Which does sound like a pretty good deal when I think about it a little bit longer. Not enough room to charge in the whole way. But at least we can kill the marksman. 41 damage there. All right, I'm gonna let this happen. Yeah, let's do this again. This guy's got 73. That's like a sizable amount. What do you got in the old primal bucket? Ice bolt? Nice. The old high morale. 41 crossbows dead. Well, that sucks, but we'll take advanced nightshade. Guess we'll take reduced cooldowns. Normal battle for Medusas. Lots of impossible battles. Lots of lethal battle. I guess we'll go for that guy. Grab some cultists. Suppose we could grab the Guild of the Six Winds. All positive effects last an extra round. Oh, let's grab the 25% attack and defense for angels. Agent's a confirmed android. He can say whatever he wants. He has a language and emotion filter just to see what he wants to see. I'm an android. Yes, I'm more of a cyborg than an android. Would be the one argument I would make to that. But I'm not going to disagree. Okay. Or another city. I feel like our law is going really well. I don't know, man. Maybe just more gold. You need stables to be able to get anything else here, so we'll grab that. And then dragons? Gorgons? You actually don't have a lot of mana right now. No, that's not true. You have like 249 mana. It looks like you don't have a lot of mana, but you do. I'll take that. What did we get? We got another one of those quivers. We got the Dominion of Puppeteer helmet. I'll take that. We have the Golden Goose Egg. Grants a random wondrous reward after a random number of upgrades. Okay. Upgrade. Upgrade. 5,000 XP. Is that it, though? Oh, I can upgrade that, and it's -2 to initiative? Oh, that's really good. Yeah, actually, that's really good. I'm going to do that. That gives a valuable artifact. Battle. We go before the computer. I mean, how much does this do? 241 damage. It's a lot of damage. So he's dead. Okay. Nice. Wasn't sure if I calculated that right. Free level up. We'll grab spell power. We'll cast second wind. Okay. A warrior spell. Okay. Some of this stuff I don't need anymore. Is there only one portal here? Does feel like it, doesn't it? Okay, sorry. And then this character is, I guess, delivering the rest of those over to her. Might as well grab those before we do anything else. Okay. He should sit in here because he also increases growth. And you're going on an adventure. Normal battle against these fawns. We get a chance of a Monty Hall. Yeah. Let's do it ourselves, though. Because we got a bit of a hodgepodge of troops. I need to burn down those fawns right away, so 14. Feel like Heavenly Blades is going to be the go-to here. I think I made the wrong choice. All right, well, at least they also made a weird choice. Heal and unheal. Now, there's the question. I think weakening ray is the answer. It's nice. That worked out okay. Okay. Taking a little bit of damage, but nothing too serious here. What? Are we doing anything with you? Paragon, maybe? You have daylight. You have scouting. Scouting doesn't matter. Yeah, Paragon could work. So we'll go tactics. I tell you what, I am going to go extra daylight magic and give you this extra 10 movement points. Because that's sort of your thing. Straw hat, magic mirror, or Borrelet's hands. I'm going to go magic mirror because we have one of those other artifacts. And we'll start working you back. And heroes gain boosts. Immune. Friendly creatures deal 5% and take 5%. That's a huge buff. Another 25% on the angels. I didn't realize I have another second wind I can actually just use on you. And I'm going to teleport you back and let you also cast Mana Right. We got to take advantage of that. Teleporting back instead of walking back and then casting Mana Right to get that mana from the teleport. That's a mean combo. All kitties I know are far away. Will occasionally visit grandma's gray kitty and outdoor kitties. I mean, I think it's just been a delight that the Discord's been filled with kitty cat pics lately. There's not a single complaint coming from me on that department. More kitty cat pics, less kitty cat pics. I will take whatever happens. I will be a happy pappy, as they say. Who was saying that? I don't know. You got range, guys. Can I beat that quickly? Let's take it. Ooh. Sneak out through here. Okay. It's the end of the week, so I'm just going to park this guy next to gold mine and a garrison. I want to just go like straight to artifact merchants, but you could get abyssal envoys or concubines. I guess abyssal envoys are really nice. I think this one I will go straight to artifact merchant. There were some pretty good artifacts here, man. I know we have those swords. I don't know if we have any of the rest of the Knight's Honor. Dominion of Puppeteers. I guess we just got that hat. I mean, she doesn't really have enough to teleport around and get the rest of it. Yeah. I'll just sit on the money, I think. We'll boost our Griffin growth. You're going to sit right there. You're going to come out with lots of mana now. And I tell you what, I'm going to clear fog up here. It's all abyssal envoys. Okay. I'm trying to figure out like what's worth doing with her right now. And that ain't an easy answer. I could pull her back here to get Black Cliffs. Yeah, you know what? I'll do that. Oh. Really? What if Shadowflight? God damn. But I could be wrong on this. I feel like the computer's turn is still the end of the week, not the beginning of the week. Yeah, we gotta start hunting down green. Famous trap, kitty showing the belly. No one knows if you're surviving petting that fluff. I mean, how do you deny a good fluffy belly on a kitten, though? She receives +1 level to all primal spells. Dum, dum. You get a bonus to mirror copy. How much to recruit all? 26,000? If I went with this build, would that change that? Really? Well, this is very backwards. Okay. Now we have an undead party. Run around and grab some trash. Do you have town portal? No. I think you have to run straight there. Because there is a pretty big army coming in. And I don't want them to be caught out. So let's grab 69,000 to recruit all. Oh, okay, that didn't work. Attack. Oh, you got lots of room here. What do we have? The Clenching Ring, Wizard's Amulet, the Fine Wand, level to all spells. Eliminate all terrain penalties, grants constant flight. Well, that's just one of the best items. I'm gonna give this guy a wand of +1 to all spells. Because he should have all spells. Right? So he doesn't have everything at level 3. I don't understand why some of these are level 1. Ah, because you don't have it equipped. Yeah, now you're a real mean spellcaster with 0 spell power. I don't know what the plan is there. We're just gonna hide. You can have concubines. You're gonna go for a marketplace. Knight's armor, angelic armor, dragon belt. None of this is any good. None of this is what I want. This is a pretty tough fight. Are we ready for this? I think so. I don't know what this guy's spell is. So, black hole level 1, chain lightning level 2. I mean, I have 400 mana here. He's got 80. I'm kind of leaning to radiant armor. He's got this big AoE. He can't hit me with too many guys right now, but he can hit me with a few. I think radiant armor is a good bet. That is tempting. But we're going to pass him. That looked like black hole and thick hide. This guy's gonna hit me, so we might as well debuff him. All right, that AoE was not as bad as I thought it might be. You can wait. Ah, the high morale. Nice, though. The Griffin got the extra attack off, so... the only annoying thing being that... I can't really attack with you now, but I can buff you. It's a good trade. Okay. Griffins, I'm gonna let you behave for the round. You have do list. Who goes first? You do, and then you do. You're a hive mother. Against Temple, she gets 25% attack. One of the big things I'm thinking about right now is basically how much damage am I going to take in a counterattack, and then who am I attacking next turn with either the buff from the angel that causes me to not take any damage, so I can break someone like the Hive Queen. I think I have to get rid of him on my second charge here, so I'm gonna do this. Unlucky strike. Radiant armor, you have inner glow. Ooh, man. That unlucky strike. So I'm going to give you a barrier then. They can move up. I think they can deal with them. I am all over the pitch here. This is going to hurt. 4. Yeah. I meant to cast Weakening Ray at the top of this round. I'm going to cast Riposte, and then I'm going to cast Weakening Ray. Hit this guy, and then I'm going to have you move up and do that. Okay, that rules. Contaminating Blast. 100% of basic damage is magic attack to the target and all creatures within 2 hexes of it. 25 Marksman, 18 Sun Aegis, 8 Hierophants. Apotheosis doesn't take damage. You're probably going to run forward and kill these crossbows. I think. Ooh. Okay. 1 damage, okay. High morale. This guy must be some sort of morale build. So I don't have my bubble to transfer anymore. Maybe we just try to get rid of that hive queen. What other... Pretty much everything we do is daylight magic, right? Yeah. I could cast Vengeance and just kill any stack. That is really hard not to do. If it's gonna be that powerful. And then we still could cast something else. We'll go with Heavenly Blades. It's not the craziest ability in the world or nothing, but she do add up. Have you go there because I miscalculated. You can't kill him. Can 60 of these guys? Maybe. Just. He can only attack the Inquisitor. That's fine. Yeah, that's okay. Nice. Let's do Weakening Rays on cooldown. Less? Can't believe the amount of unlucky strikes I've got in here. Okay, the good news is like all my high level guys, well, not all of them. Obviously, I lost 15 cav here, but relatively high level guys in good shape. I got a voodoo doll out of it. When the wearer is defeated, they can still be hired back in the tavern. I guess you should have equipped that item. I feel like you made a grave mistake there. Do not enter. No. I then need to take this guy and the town portal. I'm gonna go back to my capital. And we're gonna go fight some bugs. Why am I not casting spells? Ah, these guys have parry. Yup. They sure do. Oh, we might as well go with Weakening Ray then. Nice. So we can chuck down a stack of them. Chunk down a substantial stack of them. No problem. No problem. You are still holding out for that defense ability. Whenever righteousness is triggered, grants, bonuses, blah, 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 blah. I feel like fully restoring HP is a nice one. So you can rest those goodies. That's a normal battle. So we'll try for that. Amazing. And I can fit a bunch of units in here. So we'll do that for a round or two and just get those numbers back up. What are our next abilities here? Normal 10% of defense, gain HP, deal extra damage, gain extra attack. Great questions. I don't know. We'll go range combat first. And then see how we come out of that. LOL 69. Lol. You said the funny number. Like I stole all my swordsmen. Yeah, man. Green's got a lot of armies. I basically feel like if I can get the last of those dragon items, then I can become unstoppable. But without them, it becomes a different story. Becomes a much different story. You got that gold, you got that gold. Don't want none of that. Oh, you're really low on soldiers again. Got that one? Yeah. Oh, yo. Alright, we'll wait one more round. See what we can come up with. That's a lot of archers. I have optical illusion, but it doesn't work on everybody. I don't have Twilight. This would be the character to have Twilight on. Boy, would this ever be the character to have Twilight on. Alright, well, I guess we'll just do radiant damage. I don't know who my biggest threat is. Alright, well. At least they picked an obvious target. That is gonna hurt. Let's cast Weakening Ray. Sure. Oh, yeah, they all have that ability. I gotta admit, I kind of forgot about that. Nice. Donk. 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 Do-do-do-do-do. Wisdom, luck. You don't have either of those. Train penalties. Tell you what. I'm not gonna give you that. Luck, arcane leadership, avatar. This teleporter goes here. So that's good. We have a connection with that. Easy battle there for some XP, or a lethal battle here. Here's the problem. I want to get to that university. Holy Sigil of Morena. Luck, economy, and daylight magic. Yeah, I think I just gotta go for this. For this XP instead. This here Hex P. Aos the Exalted. You actually don't really have that big an army. So why don't I just pop you out? Do the old schlibbity sploobity. And I'm going to come in here and dunk you. Out. Hit with the heroic strike. Okay. So, here for the old Ariana's opening. We got one of those range guys. We got 20 liches. They're basically all melee heroes. And, except for the Pyroboros, who can't reach me this turn. None of them are overwhelmingly bad stacks. There are a lot of undead guys. I'm going to go with a basic blessing. Knock out his ranged units right away. Problem solved. Oodles and goodles of cavalry. I think he'd be fine with this Inquisitor. Oh, yeah. No problem. That's a smart shot. Now, okay, we have cavalry, bird, Inquisitor. They can all hit there. 26 to 40. Do I have a thing that causes me to do maximum damage? I don't. That's Masterful Bless. I think I'll just go start off with the weakening ray. There's a shot of killing him. It didn't work. Nice. I need to block him from being able to get any further in. And I could burst attack. I'm gonna cast Riposte. Safety first. Son of a Armageddon. How much damage did that dude just do to me? 1 angel, 4 cavalry, 11 hierophants, 12 griffins, 34 marksmen, and 24 soldiers. I will give the computer this, man. When he's going down, he knows it. And he isn't afraid to spend a lot and punish you for it. Ah, damn. God damn. Now, I guess my question is like, do I go to this guy and take all of his items, take all of his characters? Because like he's got 300 of these soldiers. Got 3 points here. I could upgrade Town Portal twice. I think that's what I'm going to do. This guy is only meant to be a scout, so... I could then run down here and catch this guy. Like maybe a little bit better than that. I'm assuming not everybody has Armageddon. What attack spells do you have? You have Chain Lightning. I mean, that is very tempting. I think it's also kind of hard to beat the Bless. I wish I could get one more speed on these cavalry. He has thick hide, yeah. Interesting. Endless bag. Well, it's a good item. Well, at least say that. Free item, free loot. Now you're in a position where I'm like, do I go back on this attack? I guess I do. I also think I better pick up Pocket Dimension as soon as I can, because she's starting to sit really, really heavy with a lot of items. Mod for Rogue Trader Portrait Manager turns the selected picture into perfect size for custom character avatar. Easy to use. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's been around for ages. For Dark Heresy and Pathfinder as well. Yeah, yeah. If it's the one I'm thinking of, it's been around a long time. I'm very excited for Dark Heresy to come out. I'm looking forward to that playthrough a lot. Little detective. Little Warhammer detective. All right, Purple. Are you doing something? What would have been sick is if he had taken that city, but I see now that he can't do that. I got this feeling like Purple's got no troops left. This funny feeling he's got no troops left. Okay, we have a couple of normal battles down here. Easy battle for an artifact. I don't know where any of these portals go. I know where that one goes. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Let him have that one. Sorcery, resistance, cooldown. I guess I'll take cooldown. Okie dokie. It's another one of those green portals up by green space. I mean, might as well grab this stuff. Dingo perk. I just heard a magic leprechaun. Where was that? No, there. Oh yeah, like all of these swords, all these crystals. It's all good to recollect. So I suppose we'll go there after. It's the best path I have. I don't love this. There isn't a city here. Which, I'll be honest, surprises me. So, the quickest way to get there would be through there. So we're going to go like this. We're going to town portal to World Oyster. Pick this path because we're on the road. That's his main hero, but it looks like he's actually lost a lot of guys off of it. That being said, that's a pretty nasty chunk too. I don't know where this portal goes, so... Hmm. I could do a second wind. 5 out of 9, 50 to 99, 250 to 499, 50 to 99. Like I'm better than him in terms of sheer numbers. I think on both. This would be a nutso amount of stuff. All right, let's take it. My theory here is worst case, I could fight one and then town portal away. Eight angels, 7. Cannot remember what this guy's special ability is. In numbers, yes, but what about spellbook? Well, that's like, this guy's been around for a long time. Like, he's chunky, but he's a temple hero. So hopefully he's daylight focused. Take that 20% HP because there's just no way you can't. Phoenixes go for my angels. Nobody else quite reaches me. So, do I vengeance his angel to shreds? Do I pop a radiant armor? In case he throws a bunch of spells at me. I think that's the better play. Okay, we'll blow up the Phoenix. Trade with the angels. Okay, he umbral grasped my sun guard, so that's quite not that bad. That angel's gone. So I tell you what, we're gonna basic damage you so that the Hierophant can target you. Now, if I boost creature's attack and defense by 5, my angel will also get that. Not gonna let myself get you baited in there. It's not for a good reason. Who goes first? You do, then you do. Aha. So he's got that ability where you overwatch if you move through the squares. I can potentially kill that griffin. I can definitely kill this vampire. Unless I walk through him like 8 times. New round. Let's kill him before he gets the turn. don't want to walk past them. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Man. These Sunspare Cav are tough. Tough kitties. Sleep doesn't work on a humanoid? Does not affect hive spawns, undead, embodiment, or constructs. What are you? Living. He must have some sort of spell or some sort of something that stops that from happening. I could like berserk. I could blow something like a coup de grace. I mean, he's not going to do a lot of damage no matter what here. Humble Grip is not a bad choice. Why does Magic Arrow cost mana for some reason right now? Hey! Where'd those angels come from? Thought we killed all you. Get out of here. No rewinding life. That's a lot of artifacts. Boy, that's a lot of artifacts. I don't know you could have this many artifacts. Holy smoking backsides. You've got Knight's Armor, you've got the Golden Pig, you've got the Anti-Magic, you've got a Sword of Judgment. All 4 tier 4 spells, all 4 tier 5 spells. Cooldown of all spells. -1 speed to all enemies. The Shadow of Death. I don't even know who to give these to. Oh, look at this. I also got the Holy Sigil of Wrath. We gain Necromancy, Murmuring, Triumvirate, Strength, Abyssal Communion, and Summon Swarm. That's a really good relic. I gotta tell you, that right there, that's a really good relic. Restores 8 mana to the hero each morning. Oh, cool. I actually have the 3 parts of this right now. So I could do fully restore mana each day. 4 defense, 15 total defense. Or +4 spell power. All tier 5 spells available. Obviously, there's a lot of swag here. I think that's probably the better option for me at the moment, the Ribcage Armor. -2 to all initiative of enemy creatures is kind of nuts. The cooldown is nice, but I don't think it pays off. Doesn't have pocket dimension. I know, we really need to pocket dimension. The first question, though, is do we go and attack this other army? Oh, I can't quite reach him. Unless I cast Shadow Flight. And then I can reach him. Well, I guess I answered my own question. Let's hope he doesn't cast Apocalypse on us. Ooh, I'm really curious how this is going to work with all this, like, triumvirate strength and stuff like that. Purging Touch, the Chosen One. Increases the target friendly creature by 100% of attack and spell power and defense. Have I had this the whole time? Or did this just get unlocked somehow? I feel like that's new. What do you have? Melee, melee, melee. Ranged archers, ranged archers. No, not enough damage. Black hole? No. That's 2 radiant armor. 15 angels kills just about anything it looks at, so that's the good news. Hi, morale. Pass. You go fast, so I'm gonna kill you. See what happens. Are all enemy heroes that loaded at the 3-month mark? It depends on how much they've managed to survive up until this point. But they're often pretty loaded. 10 to 12. It's pretty likely. Nice. Phoenix is back. Better kill it immediately. Almost had a flawless. That guy had no items, so that helps answer your question. Screw exploring, I'll go army ganking from now on. So like that guy we fought, I'm pretty sure was their main hero. Like I think this guy died a long time ago. He has certainly been the one who looks like the main hero. All right, I'm gonna go back to my capital. Can I just unlock Pocket Dimension? 2. So yeah, kind of, but not really. I don't know that I ever need to construct more than 1 building a day. I will take that extra 5% there and 5% on melee as well. And then I'm feeling pretty good about that. Obviously, I could sell quite a bit of this. Who has... Oh, maybe I don't have that other part. I thought somebody had bought that. The mirror. Oh, yeah. You did. So I do have 3 parts of this. Which is restore all mana on dawn. I do have 2 parts of Shadow of Death right now. Also 2 parts of Shamanic Soul. Which does have the crazy effect of all spells in the spellbook have maximum level. Okay, you're building an artifact marketplace. Backpack, Arcane Tome, Holy Sigil of Quicks. Okay, you're going to build a bloated mansion. So he's slowly building up a little troop. Boy. With those 2 big fights, I'm suddenly feeling a lot more better about our possibility of winning this difficulty. Obviously, it ain't over till it's over. And we don't even know what all the troops are, but I feel like purple doesn't have very many armies running around, and green... I mean, we just knocked out 2 big stacks, so that should speed things up a fair bit. You want barbarians suspected in a DLC? Stronghold, they were called? Are they the ones from the desert? The desert people are for sure going to be like whatever the next DLC are, because they're the only other biome in the game right now. I think they're going to be next. But I tell you what, dudes, we're going to have to call it at this today, because that's all the time we have. And I got to go run off to a meeting, so we'll leave it at that. We'll come back. We should be able to finish this in the next episode. I would definitely suspect after those big fights, we're going to go on a warpath with all those items. Come back. Join us for that. Until next time, bye-bye.